Big danger in China. Many people today have forgotten their being creation. They are being created by their God, Allah. They keep thinking about the world. They keep trying to develop about the knowledge and science. They have been thinking about the development of the world. And even they try to make an animal, to make a baby, whereas the creation is the job of Allah, our God. They cannot give any food to the man, to the baby. They have been thinking about making the babies or animal by using the cloning system. They don't know what they are. They don't know what the animals are. They don't know what the world is. If they had already known, they wouldn't have done this. Cloning a monkey, a sheep, or even a baby is not a very good idea. It's not a good idea at all. It's not important idea at all. It's not a brilliant idea at all. It's not an intelligent idea at all. Because the job of creation is already the job of Allah. Look at the skies. Allah has already made rain, the moon, the sun, stars and everything between the skies and the earth. Look at the earth. You can see plantations, animals, mankind, and then everything you try to have built to make you live happily, live harmoniously, live peacefully. You might think that by making high buildings, skyscrapers, long bridges, unimaginable, wonderful bridges on the earth will be called as popular as modern people, was a very smart scientist. Not at all. In the world, mankind cannot want to be called as popular human being, popular people, or intelligent people, or smart people. What they want to be called actually in the sight of Allah, the God, is as believers, patient people, helpful people, understand people about the meaning of life, the meaning of life, the meaning of death, and the meaning of the whole world. If they have been trying to make the world more developed, more scientific, more sophisticated, according mankind's calls, but Allah the God doesn't like it, doesn't want mankind to develop the world as much as they want to, or they want to try to compete the God's creation. Never can they, because the project of making the universe is the project of Allah. The game of making the universe is the game of Allah. The feeding, the giving food to mankind and animals is already the job of Allah. So what is the job of mankind in this world, in this universe? Only how they understand that Allah is the one beginning and never ending, never died. He has never died and will never die. Mankind is dead. Mankind will be dead. Mankind will be destroyed. Human beings will be destroyed by Allah if they have already trespassed the border, over limited. They try to fight against the power of Allah. Allah is uncompatible, inseizable, untouchable. He is holiest, greatest with all the creation. Everything you can see above the earth, in the earth, and beyond the earth. You will never see that. Beyond the earth, the round earth, you will be able to see the hell, the fire of Allah. Even He has already made a little bit about the fire in the sea, under the water of the sea. Hey, mankind, what is to prepare? What are to prepare? Prepare to worship Allah in the way how Muhammad was taught, because Muhammad was the last prophet for us, for you, for everybody in the world, in all continents, no exception, because Muhammad was the last selected mankind to be his prophet, his messenger. And then he told everybody everything perfectly. Every action is accompanied by prayer. How to worship Allah? Look at the Muslim people. They have already been practicing to pray, worship Allah 5 times a day, between their business, in getting money, in working on the world for their family, for their family's food, for their family clothes, for their family settlement. Muslim people are prepared to die. They have got preparation that Allah has already requested. Allah has already recommended. Allah has already commanded that Muslim people are already prepared. Look at them. Why you keep looking at your brain that have very, very bad idea? You think cloning mankind, cloning animal are good ideas? Not at all. It is wasting of money, wasting of time, wasting of your age, and wasting energy. Yo, mankind, look around you, whether or not you have known who Allah is. Allah is the creator of all the wind, all the skies, all the clouds, all rain, all plantation, all mankind, wherever they are, wherever they live. Mankind are the creation of Allah. Don't try, you follow. You keep looking at your ability to be experts that can compete Allah by making cloning baby. It is not a good idea at all. Look at the destruction in front of you. This is imagination of mankind. They might be worried, or they might be mocking Allah that this destruction will never happen. It is certainly happening one day, sooner or later, but it's nearly, because the signs of the day of judgment, the doomsday, has already been shown by Allah. Disasters, tsunami, earthquakes, cycling winds, gusty winds, very, very frozen snow, and so on. Be prepared. Minimally, you know who Allah is, and bearing witness, La ilaha illallah. There is no God to worship but Allah.